Welcome to Talk of the Town, everyone. I'm your host, Robyn Zimmerman, and we appreciate you joining us today. As you know, we bring you our show from the WHHI television studios right here on Hilton Head Island at the Courtyard building near the Sea Pines entrance. With me today to kick off our show are two important, very special guests from the University of South Carolina, Beaufort. They're with the Center for Strategic Planning, and we're to learn about that. We have Tom Henz, and we also have Ray Warco with us. So welcome, gentlemen.
Thanks, Robyn. Thanks for having us today.
All right, so I'm excited to learn about strategic planning, the center there at USCB. I was sharing with you, I'm a member of the Women's Association of Hilton Head Island, and we have just gone through that process. So it is so critical for organizations, nonprofits, businesses to have a strategic plan. Right, Tom? Let's start with you.
We agree. We think that's very critical for any organization, business organizations of all types, to know their purpose and where they're heading. And what we do at the center is help them get from where they are today to where they want to be in the future, just similar to what your organization just went through.
So Ray, it's really a kind of arduous process to put together a strategic plan, and perhaps a nonprofit or a business, we don't have time to put that together, even though, Tom, you just said it's so important, but kind of talk us through kind of the steps in a planning process.
Well, one of the things that we want to do is we want to see where a business is, right, or an organization is right now. And to do that, we send out confidential surveys so that the main people at the organization can give us some feedback as to where they see it, because it's not really our plan, it's their plan. And what we do is we facilitate them getting together and expressing their interest in where they think they need to go.
And so are you targeting any specific organizations? We said business, nonprofits, Tom?
We're not. We definitely want to work with businesses and organizations of all types, locally, regionally. Ray and I have been in this market for a whole lot of years, working with many organizations of all types, and we want to work with those organizations with the center.
Now, is the process itself, is it like a 3-month process to put together a plan, or can you do it in just a couple of sessions? You talked about surveys, you talked about getting input from the members and from the business owners and so forth. So how long of a process can this be?
You know, I can start and say that what we like to do is meet with the top person or persons in an organization, and we have a short couple-hour meeting with them, and then we get who they want to get involved in the process, and then we send out the surveys. When we actually meet with these folks, we'll probably do it in a day's time, and maybe over a series of 2 to 3 meetings, then they will formulate a plan. Now, the plan itself is not going to come out and be a thick book that we could say here. It's going to be very short, very simple, something that they can look at it basically every day and say, what's my purpose?
Are we on track?
Right. What's my purpose?
Now, why was it important to be under the umbrella of USCB?
USCB has been outstanding. One of the missions of USCB is to provide service to the regional community.
Right.
And this is certainly one way we can do that. And Ray and I are the facilitators, but we've got a great team behind us at USCB. Their staff helps us with marketing, technical resources. We have an advisory committee that's made up of faculty, alumni, local business leaders that have been just very helpful for us. But maybe one of the most important allies that we have are our student assistants. And not only does this give them the opportunity to learn and meet local community leaders, but also it helps them learn the processes for when they take over their organizations.
Excellent. Now, how do we get in touch with you? A business watching, a nonprofit? How do we find you?
Tom, you want?
Well, we've got a number of ways. We have a brochure that just come out. We have our website at uscb.edu/CSP.
Okay.
And we're also getting ready to launch our podcasts and local articles. So
exciting.
We're just getting going, but hopefully we'll be relevant in the community here shortly.
Well, appreciate you being on the show. You guys are doing great work. Tom Henz and Ray Warco with USCB Center for Strategic Planning. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back.